Saul Alvarez. He's only 20 years old, but look at all of the experience. Against him, it's David Benavidez, 188 centimeters tall with a reach of 189 centimeters.
This is going to be so exciting. It'd be like David and Goliath. I'm so excited for this. How is this ever going to play out?
So here is 20-year-old Saul Alvarez. This young fighter is only 20 years old, but he's already had 37 professional fights, and he's got 25 knockouts. It's the Mexican monster, David Benavidez, turned pro at the young age of 16 years old, and by the age of 20, became the youngest ever super middleweight champion, and now has titles in 2 different weight classes.
If this fighter knows how to use that reach, this is going to be a shot night.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, and now introducing from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. At 20 years of age, he is undefeated in his campaign with a record of 36 wins, no losses, 1 draw with 25 wins coming by way of knockout. Please welcome the young undefeated world contender, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Fighting out of the blue corner from Phoenix, Arizona, an all-action, exciting 2-division champion of the world, known as the Mexican Monster, David Benavidez.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
All right, Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night, because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. That jab had to hurt. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Jab does not score. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your corner man whisper in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
And shoot. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. And he scores with the counter. And he just missed with that left jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good counter punching. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. He is down big time on the scores.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Boxing, be smart.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man.
There's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
Give him no free shot. You smart. Just keep them on the other end of that jab.
That round, it's a bad round, all right? But we don't care. Go out there and win this next round. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your...
Do what you're doing, the gaps will appear. There's 1, 2, straight down.
Just get your shots off. Don't give him anything. Go back and win the...
Great round. You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up.
Worry about it. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't...
Get carried away. Think about your defense and the end of all of that.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
For that one shot or anything, you set him up and you'll take him out. But he's ready to go.
On to the second round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
How about that time counter shot? When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
If you're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
He threw the hook, didn't land. Punch caught him clean. Those counter punches have to hurt. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Trying to land that jab. No rest for the weary. Nice counter. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? I need to go back out there and
stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't
back. Just box him, be smart, get your shots up. Don't give him anything.
Jab, you're getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful, that's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we can't figure you out. Great work. Good man.
You've been coasted for this entire fight, and now you've looked.
The gap's full of there. Good work out there. The jab's working.
I want you to go back out there and take his confidence away. Go out, and in the first minute,
stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
Back and win the round back. Take away that confidence.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
He's ready to go. He's absolute.
This fight's not over yet. You got to go back out there and win this round. You got everything in the bag.
The bell rings and we start the third. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
There's a counter shot. Caution being thrown to the wind. These two fighters are made for one another. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class. It sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. You'd like to see more jabs. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Come on, B. Switch on. You've been coasting this fight.
Great round. Now relax. Just keep him on the end of that jab.
Confidence. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out in the...
Just stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Good work.
Keep round back. Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks. Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there.
And don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away.
Think about your deeds when you're stepping around. I need you to switch back on.
Good man. You say focus? Go on. Don't let him back in or anything.
Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you...
Don't be looking for that one shot or anything.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Get your boxing back together. Put him...
Just make sure you follow through. Don't let him coast through this round or he'll ride it out. Go out there and fit.
And there's the bell for round 4. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nope, that jab not going to score. Punch, counter punch. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace, you can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
That uppercut doesn't get through. They threw the hook. It didn't land. It's all offense all the time. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
You can't miss it. Great work.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all that work all the way through camp.
Good man, good man. Just same again. Don't change too much. Keep
out there, switch on, and get your boxing back together.
You're getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful, that's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we can't figure you out. Great work. You were thinking.
You've completely switched off. Get your mind back on the job.
But don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the...
Right. You're much better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league.
Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart.
Focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather right back into the action.
Get your jab back, get your rhythm back, and then we'll go again.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
A straight right just misses. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He threw a punch and just got countered. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. These two were made for each other. Good counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. No doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
What are you doing? Right, let's go out there and get
Good work. Relax now. I don't want you to load up.
off and win the round on your jab. And breathe when you're stepping about, all right? Good.
He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, you'll see it and ride it out. Go out there and finish him.
The same league as him. Come on, switch on, get your boxing back together, and get...
You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused.
Let's start the sixth. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Both want the knockout. A straight right just misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. From this moment, there's the bell to start round 7. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Do you believe what we are seeing? Beautiful counterpunch. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
It's bombs away. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr.
This round could go either way, 10 seconds to go. Listen, he is in big trouble.
What's he doing?
And there's the bell for round 8. After that last round, something has got to change.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Missing with the left hook. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Failing to score with that right hook. Can't land that jab. A swing and a miss with the left hook. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. No secret who has the advantage. And there's the bell to start round 9. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play it cool.
Throws the jab but does not score. Only catching air with that hook. Beautiful counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. Nice counter shot. Just misses with the right uppercut. That counter shot lands. Both men step back for just a moment. The exchange, very close round with 10 seconds to go. The game plan. And here comes the 10th round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Let me explain to you about a fast fight that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Perfect counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? A perfect counter lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nice counter punch. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. This is the 11th we've entered the championship rounds. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now they're going to find out.
Do you believe what we're seeing? A lot of effort being exerted here. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we know they've got the advantage. On to the 12th. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Holding nothing back here in the round. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Both men step back for just a moment. Straight right just misses. Good defense on that right hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, big, hard lesson. I totally agree.